Chosen one, listen very carefully. What I'm about to tell you is not ordinary. If this video has found you today, understand. Someone important has spoken your name. Yes, a celebrity, a public figure, someone with influence mentioned you in a private meeting. And no, this is not a coincidence. You were not supposed to hear this, yet somehow the message has reached you. Your name is being discussed behind closed doors because your season is shifting. The doors you thought were locked are beginning to move. Plans are being made around you. Opportunities are circling you. And the universe is rearranging people just to position you where you truly belong. You may not see it yet, but something bigger than you is already working in your favor. This meeting was not random. It was a sign that your hidden season is ending and your public season is about to begin. So stay here, because the words you're about to hear will make everything suddenly make sense. Before you go deeper into this video, you must do 3 things to align your spirit with this message. First, like this video. Second, comment, "Thank you, God, for marking me." Third, subscribe to the channel to send your signal to the universe and stay connected to this divine journey. You were mentioned because you carry a rare light. Chosen one, understand something very clearly. People's names don't just appear in important conversations without a deeper reason. When someone influential mentions you, especially in a private, closed-door meeting, it means there is something unique about you that the world can feel, even if you don't fully see it in yourself yet. You carry a rare light, a rare presence, a rare energy that sets you apart from the crowd. It's not about looks, fame, or status. It's about the inner strength you've built through every challenge you've survived and the quiet power you radiate without trying. For a long time, you may have thought no one noticed you. You may have believed you were invisible or unimportant. But here's the truth. People who carry true spiritual strength rarely shine loudly. They shine naturally. Their energy travels ahead of them. Their presence is felt even when they're not physically there. And that is exactly what happened with you. Someone sensed your energy, your story, your aura. Even without knowing your full journey, influential people can pick up on vibrations, and your vibration reached them long before your voice did. You have something inside you that makes others pause. You have a calmness that comes from pain you healed. You have compassion that was born from heartbreak. You have wisdom that came from silence, from nights you cried but never gave up. These things create a light around you that can't be copied or faked. It's the kind of inner glow that makes people remember you, even if they met you only once or heard your name in passing. That spark inside you is what caught their attention, a natural magnetism that draws people in. The reason your name came up is because the world is beginning to notice what God already knew about you, that you carry something valuable, something rare, something meaningful. You are the kind of person whose presence changes the environment. You bring clarity where there is confusion. You bring calm where there is chaos. You inspire without making noise. You uplift without even trying. And people in positions of influence can feel that energy from miles away. That celebrity mentioning you wasn't luck. It was recognition. A spiritual recognition. A soul-level acknowledgement that you're not ordinary. They may not know your life story, but they felt your frequency. They may not know your face, but your spirit reached their awareness. You carry a kind of authenticity and purity that stands out in a world full of pretentiousness. And that's why your name surfaced. This is also a sign that your life is stepping into a new phase. When your light becomes noticeable, doors open. When your name travels ahead of you, opportunities follow. You don't chase attention. Attention finds you. You don't beg for validation. The right people naturally respect your presence. Your rare light is finally being seen, and this moment is proof that you were never forgotten, never overlooked, never hidden. You were simply being prepared. And now the world is starting to catch up to who you've always been. Your hidden season is ending. Chosen one. There comes a time in every person's journey when the silence starts to feel heavy. You've had days where you wondered if anyone even saw your efforts. You worked hard, stayed disciplined, kept your heart clean, and pushed forward, while others received recognition, applause, and opportunities that you knew you were capable of too. It felt unfair at times. It felt lonely. But what you didn't realize is that you were not forgotten. You were being prepared. You were not being rejected. You were being protected. And you were not being delayed. You were being developed. Your hidden season was not a punishment. It was training. God kept you away from certain people, certain environments, and certain opportunities because He knew you weren't ready for them yet, and they weren't ready for you. If He had exposed you too early, your gifts would have been misunderstood, your heart could have been damaged, and your purpose might have been interrupted. So He placed you in the background, not to keep you small, but to build you strong. You learned patience while others rushed. You learned resilience while others crumbled. You learned independence while others depended on validation. You learned to fight your battles spiritually instead of publicly. All of this shaped you into someone who can now handle what's coming. And now, something extraordinary is shifting in your life. Your name is beginning to move ahead of you. People you've never met are becoming aware of you. Doors you didn't knock on are about to open. Conversations are happening in your absence, and they're happening in your favor. This meeting, the one where your name was mentioned, is not random. It is a spiritual announcement that your quiet season is over. Your waiting phase served its purpose. It taught you humility, strength, and trust. But it is not meant to last forever. Every chosen one eventually steps into a moment where everything starts aligning, and you are stepping into that moment now. The universe, the spiritual realm, and even people in positions you never imagined, they are all being guided toward you. Your revealing season doesn't mean you suddenly become loud or flashy. It simply means you will no longer be overlooked. It means the right people will finally notice your worth. It means your talent, your heart, your wisdom, and your purpose will finally be placed in the spotlight they deserve. It means what you've been building in silence will now speak for itself. This is the season where God pulls back the curtain, where hidden effort becomes visible impact, where unseen growth becomes undeniable influence. The pressure you felt lately wasn't a burden. It was a sign of transition. Something inside you already knew change was coming. That inner restlessness you felt wasn't fear. It was preparation. You're being pushed out of hiding because the world needs what you carry. The doors that stayed closed before will now open not by force, but by timing. Your hidden season is ending, chosen one. Get ready. You're about to be seen. Someone is being prepared to help you. Chosen one, you've carried a lot on your own. There were days when you handled burdens that were too heavy for one person, yet you still pushed through because you had no choice. You kept praying, God, please send someone. I can't do this alone forever. And sometimes, when the support didn't come immediately, you wondered if your prayers were unheard. But the truth is, the universe always prepares help long before it reaches you. Just because you didn't see movement on the outside doesn't mean nothing was happening behind the scenes. Every time you asked for guidance, strength, or direction, something started shifting around you, even if you couldn't feel it. Your soul cried out for alignment, and the universe responded by rearranging people, events, and circumstances to lead the right person straight into your path. The reason the wrong people left your life, the reason certain connections ended, the reason some opportunities didn't work out, is because they were not the ones assigned to lift you. The one who is meant to support you is being positioned carefully so that when they show up, they fit perfectly into your journey. The celebrity who mentioned your name may not be the one who enters your life directly, but their words created a ripple effect. Their mention of you triggered attention, energy, and movement that will eventually guide someone else, someone you don't even know yet, toward you. That's how divine connections work. They are not always straight lines. Sometimes they flow like a chain reaction, where one person influences another, who eventually becomes the blessing you've been praying for. You see, chosen ones are never meant to rise alone. Even the strongest souls need one person who believes in them, guides them, or opens a door that was locked. You've been strong for too long, and now it's time for you to receive the support you've always given others. This person may come as a mentor, a friend, a partner, or even a stranger who unexpectedly changes everything for you. They will not drain you. They will add to your life. They will not confuse you. They will bring clarity. They will not doubt you. They will recognize your potential before you even speak it out loud. Right now, they are being prepared. Their paths are being redirected. Their hearts are being guided. Their mind is being aligned so that when they meet you, they'll know, this is the person I was meant to help. The connection won't feel forced. It won't feel accidental. It will feel destined, because it is destined. God sends the right people at the right time, never too early and never too late. And your time to receive support is approaching. The loneliness you feel is not permanent. It's the quiet that comes before the right person arrives. So don't think you're walking alone. Divine assistance is already on its way to you. And when it arrives, it will feel like the missing piece your heart has been waiting for. Your name has become a topic of influence. Chosen one. Something powerful is happening around you, even if you're not fully aware of it yet. Your name is being spoken in places you've never been, by people you've never met, and in rooms you didn't even know existed. When influential people start mentioning you, even casually, it's not just conversation. It's a sign that your destiny is expanding beyond your current environment. You may still feel like you're in the same place, but spiritually and energetically, you've already outgrown your old level. This is what happens to chosen ones. Their presence is recognized long before they physically walk into their purpose. Your energy has gone ahead of you. Your character, your spirit, your inner power, they have all traveled farther than your feet have. That's what makes this moment so important. When someone with influence discusses you, it shows that your life is shifting from obscurity to visibility. You might wonder, how is this possible? I haven't done anything big. But remember, God doesn't wait for you to be perfect before He positions you. He begins aligning things the moment your spirit becomes ready. While you are healing, while you were learning, while you were quietly growing, your name was gaining weight in the spiritual realm. People can sense authenticity even without meeting you. They can feel a calling on someone's life simply through the energy their name carries. This is why your name began traveling before you did. The universe announces chosen ones before the world sees them. It's like a spiritual introduction, a whisper that prepares the path ahead. When people speak about you, even unknowingly, it means something inside them recognizes your purpose. They may not understand why your name stands out, but they feel it. Influence responds to energy, not effort. And this is happening to you right now. Your name is becoming a topic of opportunity, a topic of curiosity, a topic of potential. Someone is talking about who you are, what you carry, and what you could become. These conversations aren't random. They're part of your elevation. They pull resources toward you. They draw helpers, doors, and chances that weren't available before. When your name enters the right environment, your life begins to reshape itself around new possibilities. This is also why certain people who once ignored you are suddenly paying attention. They're sensing a shift. They can feel that your time is coming, and they don't want to be the ones who looked away when your destiny was rising. It's not fame. It's recognition. Recognition of the rare value you carry. The spiritual world always moves before the physical world does. That's why your name has gone ahead of you, to prepare the ground, soften the hearts, and make the space ready for your entrance. When chosen ones step into a new level, everything around them is already prepared. Your name is opening doors your hands haven't touched yet, and soon your presence will follow. This is the beginning of your elevation. This meeting is a test of your readiness. Chosen one, understand this clearly. When God allows you to hear that your name was mentioned in a secret meeting, He's not showing you this to overwhelm you. He's showing you because your next chapter is approaching. This moment isn't the blessing itself. It's the warning before the blessing, the whisper before the revelation, the gentle nudge that says, prepare yourself. What you've been praying for is on its way. Many people think blessings arrive fully formed, but they don't. They arrive with signs. They arrive with preparation. They arrive with tests of readiness. And this meeting, this unexpected moment where someone influential spoke your name, is your spiritual signal that your life is about to shift. But like every chosen one, you must be mentally, emotionally, and spiritually ready to step into what's coming. This is why God allowed you to know about it. If He didn't want you to prepare, He would have kept it hidden. But the moment He revealed it, He placed responsibility on your shoulders. Not pressure, responsibility. The responsibility to focus, to grow, to stand tall, to trust yourself more than you ever have before. This is not the season to hesitate or second-guess your worth. You can't walk into your blessing with a mindset of fear. You can't step into your elevation while doubting whether you deserve it. You've survived too much, learned too much, and strengthened too much to let insecurity stop you now. God is testing whether you are ready to carry what's coming, not with perfection, but with confidence. Your preparation doesn't need to be dramatic. It's simple things, keeping your heart clear of bitterness, letting go of old habits that no longer match your future, sharpening your skills quietly behind the scenes, listening more carefully to the signs God sends, choosing faith even when things feel uncertain. Think of this meeting as a spiritual checkpoint, a moment where God pauses your life and asks, can you handle the next level? Are you ready for the doors that will open? Will you step into the blessing with strength or shrink because of fear? You already know that every blessing comes with responsibility. Bigger opportunities require deeper maturity. Greater favor requires stronger discipline. More visibility requires a clearer sense of identity. God is checking if your mindset matches your destiny. And here's the truth. He wouldn't reveal this to you if you weren't close. He wouldn't hint at what's coming if you weren't ready for the preparation phase. He wouldn't send a spiritual message like this unless the shift was already in motion. You've waited long enough. You've been patient long enough. Now is the time to align yourself. Get serious about your calling and walk like someone who knows their moment is coming. This meeting was not the miracle. It was the announcement. The announcement that your life is about to change, and God is watching to see if you are ready to receive it. The enemy is worried because you're rising. Chosen one, let me tell you something simple and real. When you stay at the bottom, no one cares. No one reacts. Everything looks calm. But the moment you start rising, the moment your name begins to spread, the moment your energy starts to shift, that's when the enemy becomes restless. You may think life is just moving normally, but spiritually, something big is happening. Your level is changing, and your enemies can feel it before you fully realize it yourself. People who once ignored you suddenly start paying attention. Individuals who never cared about your progress now watch you closely. They may not say it out loud, but they can sense that something about you is growing. You are outgrowing the old version of yourself, and they know it. When your time begins, the first sign is not celebration. It's spiritual disturbance. You may start noticing strange dreams, dreams of old places, old faces, old fears, things you thought you had left behind. These dreams aren't meant to scare you. They are signs that your spirit is shedding old layers. When a person elevates spiritually, old energies try to cling on. These dreams show that you're transitioning from one chapter to another. You will also see old people returning, people who hurt you, people who doubted you, people who controlled you. Suddenly, they want to reconnect, apologize, or check up on you. This is not because they care. It's because they sense your growth. They feel that you're slipping out of their influence. When you rise, people who once took you for granted become nervous because they know you won't need them anymore. Then come the distractions, small arguments, unnecessary stress, sudden conflicts, unexpected delays. These things don't happen by accident. When your breakthrough is close, life often throws noise in your path to distract you, to shake your focus, to make you feel overwhelmed. Negative energy tries to pull your attention away from your destiny, but none of this is meant to stop you. It's meant to test how ready you are for the next level. Understand this. The enemy doesn't fight people who aren't going anywhere. Resistance means progress. Pressure means elevation. If things around you feel heavy, chaotic, or confusing, it's not because you are failing. It's because you are rising. You are moving into a new spiritual territory, and the enemy is losing control over your life. This restlessness, this sudden shift, this pressure, it all means one thing. Your blessing is close. You are stepping into a higher version of yourself, and nothing can stop what God has aligned for you. When the enemy panics, it's because he knows something powerful is about to be released in your life. So if you notice strange dreams, old people returning, or sudden distractions, don't fear it. Recognize it. It's confirmation that your elevation has already begun. And now, not even your enemies can stop what's coming. You're being aligned with your divine purpose. Chosen one, if you look back at your life, you'll realize something important. Nothing you went through was random. Every disappointment, every delay, every rejection, every confusing moment, It all had a purpose. At the time, it felt like everything was going wrong. You questioned yourself. You questioned your path. And sometimes, you even questioned God. But now, slowly, the pieces are beginning to fit together. You are being aligned with your divine purpose. For a long time, you didn't understand why things weren't working out the way you wanted. You saw others moving ahead while you stayed stuck. You tried different paths. You gave your best, yet life felt like a big question mark. But behind the scenes, something deeper was happening. Life wasn't punishing you. It was shaping you. Those delays were teaching you patience. Those rejections were teaching you strength. Those painful endings were making space for better beginnings. This secret meeting where your name was mentioned is not about attention or fame. It's not about someone powerful boosting your ego. It's about something much bigger. Alignment. You are being placed exactly where your soul was always meant to be. The universe is positioning you step by step, even if you don't see the full picture yet. Think about it like this. A puzzle looks messy until the pieces start connecting. Your life was the same. The confusion, the setbacks, the heartbreak, they were pieces. And now those pieces are finally clicking into place. What felt unclear before will soon make perfect sense. You will look back and say, "Now I understand why that happened. Now I see why I had to go through that." Your purpose isn't something you chase. It's something you grow into. And right now, you're entering that phase where everything starts aligning. The right people are moving towards you. The wrong people are leaving your life. The opportunities that match your soul are beginning to open. You're no longer being pulled in different directions. Your path is becoming straight, steady, and meaningful. Everything inside you is shifting too. You're thinking differently. You're feeling differently. You're seeing life with new eyes. That's because your spirit knows something big is coming. Your inner self can sense alignment before your physical life shows it. You're not the same person you were a few years ago. You've grown mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You've learned how to stand alone. You've learned how to trust your intuition. You've learned how to survive storms that would have broken others. All of that growth is now guiding you toward your true purpose. This is why the universe is placing you in the right rooms, around the right conversations, and in the right energy. You're not being pushed randomly. You're being positioned intentionally. Your life is moving into place. Your purpose is becoming clearer. Your path is becoming smoother. You're not lost, chosen one. You're aligning. And this alignment is leading you exactly where you were always meant to be. God is sending you into rooms you didn't ask for, chosen one. Sometimes life surprises you in ways you never expected. You may feel like you're just living your day-to-day life, doing your best quietly, without much noise. But behind your back, in places you've never been, something amazing is happening. Your name is being spoken. And not by random people, but by people who have influence, connections, and the power to shift your destiny. This is what it looks like when God sends you into rooms you didn't even ask to enter. You didn't chase these opportunities. You didn't beg for attention. You didn't try to impress anyone. In fact, most of the time, you were just trying to survive your own struggles. But that's how chosen ones operate. Their blessings don't come from chasing. They come from alignment. When your heart is right and your intentions are pure, doors begin to open automatically. And many times, they open in places you didn't even know existed. Right now, people are talking about you without you knowing. Someone is recommending you. Someone is speaking highly of you. Someone is thinking, This person would be perfect for this. These are rooms your feet haven't walked into yet, but your name has. And that's how divine favor works. It goes ahead of you to prepare the path. Think about it. There are conversations happening around your life that you didn't initiate. Decisions are being made that will benefit you. Opportunities are being shaped with you in mind. You didn't knock on these doors, yet they're unlocking. You didn't request a seat at these tables, yet a seat is being prepared for you. This is not luck. This is alignment. This is grace. This is God moving on your behalf. Sometimes you may wonder, why me? I'm not even trying to get into those circles. But that's exactly the point. When God has a plan for you, He makes sure you're seen, even if you're hidden. He makes sure you're chosen, even if you're quiet. He makes sure you're remembered, even if you feel forgotten. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to chase anyone. What's meant for you will always find you. And the best part? These opportunities won't feel heavy or stressful. They will feel natural, right, and peaceful. Because they're from God, not from striving. When a door opens that God designed for you, it fits your life perfectly. It doesn't drain you. It doesn't confuse you. It elevates you. Get ready, because you're entering a season where things will seem almost unbelievable. Opportunities will show up out of nowhere. Right people will appear at the right time. Doors that were shut for years will open suddenly. You'll find yourself in places you never even dreamed of, wondering, how did I get here? A big shift is coming, and you must be ready. Chosen one, something major is moving in your life right now, and even if you can't see it fully, you can feel it. There's a strange excitement inside you, a quiet restlessness, a sense that something new is about to happen. And you're right. This meeting you heard about, where your name was mentioned, wasn't just random news. It was a message, a signal, a spiritual announcement that your story is about to take a different turn. Life is rearranging itself around you. People are shifting. Opportunities are shifting. Your mindset is shifting. Even the situations you thought were stuck are quietly loosening up. This is what happens when a big shift is coming. Nothing stays the same. Things that once felt heavy start falling away. Things that once confused you start making sense. You begin to notice new doors, new ideas, and new possibilities that weren't visible before. This next chapter is not like your past. You are entering a season where new people will come into your life. People who understand you, support you, and value what you bring. The old energy that drained you is fading. The universe is removing what doesn't match your future and replacing it with connections that lift you higher. Don't be surprised if certain people drift away, or if some situations feel like they're ending. They're making space for better things. Opportunities are also forming around you. Things you once dreamed of, things you once doubted, things you once thought were too big. They are slowly moving closer. Your effort, your patience, your resilience, your tears, none of it was wasted. You planted seeds without realizing how deeply they were taking root. Now those seeds are ready to grow into something real. But here's the important part. You must be ready. A big shift requires a strong mindset. You can't enter this new phase with old fears. You can't bring self-doubt into a season designed for confidence. You must believe in yourself more than ever. Your calling is not small. Your destiny is not quiet. And the spotlight, whether you feel ready or not, is slowly turning toward you. You were hidden for a long time. You worked behind the scenes. You kept your head down while others were seen. But now, It's your time to stand up. It's your time to step into your power. It's your time to stop apologizing for your gifts and start using them boldly. This shift will not be subtle. It will be noticeable. You will feel the momentum. People around you will feel it too. Your life will not look the same after this phase. Not because something random is happening, but because destiny is finally catching up with you. So don't shrink. Don't doubt yourself. Don't fear what's coming. Chosen one, if this message found you today, understand, it wasn't an accident. Your name is being spoken in places you haven't seen. Your destiny is already in motion. Before you continue, like this video, comment, "I am ready for my elevation," and subscribe to align with this powerful energy.